Good evening. My name is Sensei Nick Flores, and this is the Okinawa Kenpo Karate Kobudo newsletter. Okinawa Kenpo Karate Kobudo League, as it is known as. That's what Nakamura said to call it. That's what we call it. Okay, moving right along. I'll review again, like with all newsletters. This is the Grandmaster, Shigeru Nakamura. This is the present Grandmaster, Taketo Nakamura. That's me, and that's his son. Okay? That was my sensei over here. The second one this way, the Sensei Odo. The first one over here is me, Sensei Odo, Maehara, Hanzan, and Chibana. That's when we were in the board of directors. Now, having said that, now we know the chain of command. Chain of command is, of course, the founder, Shigeru Nakamura. You know, his top student was Seiichi Odo. Seiichi Odo's top student was me. And our senior student, I'll put it that way. Now, we got to talk about what is Okinawa Kenpo Karate Kobudo. Okay, Okinawa is a place. It's just a place, an island, around 300 miles south of Japan, 69 miles by 10 wide, and at the narrow is 2 wide. It is an island, so that's Okinawa. Kenpo means the law of the fist. You take the law into your own hands when necessary. For example, if you're sleeping and somebody attacks you, you don't say, "Hold it, let me call 911 because I do not want to take the law in my own hands." So you just beat the crap out of the guy. That's it. You take the law into your own hands. The law of the fist when you have to. So that's Okinawa. We know what it is. Kenpo, the law of the fist. Karate means empty hand, nothing in the hand. Kobudo, the word ko means old. Budo means ancient warrior ways. And then means league, association, just an organization what we got. Having said that, now I got notes about the newsletter, because it's very important for everybody to know what, the chain of command is. Now the newsletter is, I got my handy notes right here. Okay, where are we at? Okie dokie. Oh yeah, karate stories. It's a karate story about Sensei Odo. A long time in Okinawa, 1972. Me and Sensei Odo, we used to practice out in the grass, outside the gunner's gym. That's just, a military base. Anyway, so we're practicing there every day, all the time, and then we go to Gina, practice more at night. But from 5 to 7 we practice there. So we're practicing every day. And then one time they had Armed Forces Day, which was we just had one, May the 31st, I believe. Armed Forces Day or something like that. Anyway, they were having a show. The military was having a show there, like machine guns, rockets, and parachutes and stuff like that. So they were getting ready for it, which was going to be in a couple of days. So me and Sensei Odo, we're walking, happily. We're going to do karate. And he always carried a little bag with his sais and nunchuck and tunfa. And I carried the big parachute bag with the bogo to fight. Anyway, so we're walking like that, and these guys, the soldiers, are just with a wooden sledgehammer about that round, that big. Just he was pounding tent pegs into the ground, so have the fair there, the show, the military show. So he's doing that, and a sergeant before him is going with a tent peg like that. He gets it about that long. He puts it down. It hits it with a hammer till it goes in the ground about that much. So, the other guy can pound it with a sledgehammer in there. So me and Sensei Oda are walking like this, and he knocks one down. He knocks one down, and the sergeant that's slamming him in like this with the sledgehammer, he gets all hyper and mad, you know. Cause anyway, so he says, "You little blankety blank 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 blank," right? And I was getting mad. I was gonna make two of him. Anyway, so what happened? Since the other said, "Oh no, Flores, no sweat, no sweat," he said, "I fix." So he got the tin peg, and the soldier was just standing like that with a sledgehammer here like that. He's standing like that, looking at him, looking bad, you know. He said, "Yeah, you better fix it." So he got the tin peg, Senciodo, and there were a stack of tin pegs, and Senciodo said, "Go give me one." So I went up there, I ran over there, I got a tin peg, and then he picked up the one that he knocked over, and since they put it like that, he got real low like this. He put the tin peg like that, like a T, real careful, and he went like this. He went, yeah, like that, and he shoved it all the way to the ground, level with the grass. That staff sergeant, he dropped his sledgehammer on his foot. He didn't know what to say. He knew he was messing with the wrong person. Anyway, that's a true karate story. That was sometime in '72. Anyway, so my next adventurous goal here is, let's see, karate stories, yeah. The kata shiho nuke. I'm gonna do the kata shiho nuke. It is a weapon. It is a bow. I'm gonna do shiho nuke, and I will explain what I am doing also. Shiho nuke, skate, they, hajime. You hit somebody in the head like that, hit him on the ankles. If he jumps up, hit him on the head like that. Step back, go like this, bam, hit him in the groin. Hit him in the side of the head, get back. Hit him in the side of the head. Chu danuke, block. Down, block to your left, block to your right, block down, block to each side with a chudanuke like that, and block down, block up in back of your head, and you look back there. If somebody hit you in the back of the head, turn around, break his knee, hit him in the groin, step this way, hit him on the side of the head. Somebody hit you on your right shoulder or right side, you block like this. You hit him, pull it back, lean into him, push him over. You go like this, you turn, you hit somebody like that. Again, like this, bam. And then you go like that, the same thing over and over, all four ways. Now I'm doing it fast because I already explained what I'm doing. You can see different angles, but you do it north, east, west, and south. Same thing to the four sides. Double block. Yeah. Down, left, right, down, roll like a boat, and down, back of the head, same thing. Yeah. Step, put this hand like this way, bow down. That was Shiho nuke and the bunkai. Okay, now for the next thing we're gonna do is, let me see what you got here for the newsletter. I just did Shiho nuke. Okay, now from dojo to street or battlefield, the way we teach here, the way we teach Okinawa Kenpo, it is for reality, not for a tournament, not for trophies, not for belts, but for reality, such as when my student walks out of here, I'd rather have him hurt here, which has been hurt here. You know, he's taking the camera pictures, he's smiling right now. Anyway, but when he walks out this gate, that's when he's on his own. and might not be nobody there to help him. So I'll give him very hard time here so he can have an easy time out there. So that's for the street. And suppose he joins the military and he's got to go stab some people in the chest with a bayonet. He knows how to do that. He'll be prepared. But that doesn't mean he's the best in the world. And all you need, like one very famous karate man, Patrick Whaley, said one time, he said, he was a good fighter, and he said, "Sensei, it just takes one bad second." And it's very true. For anybody, it just takes one bad second and you've had it. So nothing is foolproof. So that's for the street, the battlefield. And another thing, it is for life. Kata teaches you how to accomplish your goals that you want to do. No matter what it is, it doesn't matter. Drive a car, learn to be a pilot, school teacher, farmer, welder, anything. But it makes you focus on whatever you're doing. That is from dojo to street or battlefield. And another one is when we're here doing karate, we're together, and it's very important that we don't get ahead of each other, especially in kata. Kata everybody got to do it the same at the same time. We're as fast as the slowest man. And then we're punching and kicking. Since he go, Tichi, punch. Everybody punch at the same time. Count at the same time. Tachi, Michi, Yuchi, Ichichi, Muchi. Everybody in unison at the same time, you get a lot of energy. It's just like something like church. When people go to church, they sing, everybody sings the same song, and everybody claps their hands at the same time, or whatever their religion wants to do. But it's everybody at the same time doing something which they get a lot of energy. One person got so much energy. You got 10 persons here, you get 10 times the energy. It's just the way nature works for the human body. So, what else we got here? From dojo to the street, together in unison. Thoughts. Thoughts are energy. Like you can be up here, and you just stand it. If you stand this way, you stand at attention. Stand like straight. You stand this way, and you look straight ahead. You're paying attention. Whether you can be thinking, "Oh, my neck hurts," or "I'm too hungry. I can't wait to get a pizza when I get out of here." But as long as you stand this way silently, you can absorb everything that is being said by the sensei. You can absorb everything being said by the sensei. Okay, that's thoughts are energy. And also when you go to kumite over here, a cave, when you fight over here, I say, Hajime, you go like that, you can, if you say, "Oh no, he's gonna wax me good," it'll happen. But if you get one word in your head, attack, 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 that's what you do. And that'll get you over it each time. When you don't know what to do, attack. Just attack, attack, and attack. If you're the guy, a type of guy that likes all kinds of strategies and something, and you can do it, oh, fine and good. But if you're like me, you don't know strategy from a frog. You just attack, attack, and attack. I'm 73 years old, and I still attack, attack, and attack at whatever I do. That's me. It's not for everybody. Okay, that's what thoughts are when you do your kata. Now, we got something called a reticular activating system. Big words. That is what is commonly known as reptile brain. Reptilian brain. We have a reptilian brain. It looks something like that. So reptilian brain, here's your spinal column, and the reptilian brain, it looks like a snake. It really does, if you use the imagination. And then you have a mammalian brain. That's like a horse, a dog. You can teach them tricks and obey and jump and roll over. And then you got the Homo sapien brain on top of that one. And that's us, where we can build a house, we can drive a car, we can invent a new vacuum cleaner. We can read and write, do these things, make plans. That's what humans can do. So, but no big deal. But in karate, especially in Sanchin, or in karate, when you put your chin down, your shoulders down, and you go like that, when you put your neck down a little bit this way, arch it like this, your back arch like that a little bit, shoulders down, and look straight ahead. What this does is kick your reptilian brain in where you don't know fear or you don't know love or hate. There's only two things that in karate that we want to do is accomplish whatever we're trying to do. In other words, attack, defend yourself. Just like a reptile. A reptile doesn't hate you. Like let's say take a crocodile, alligator. He don't hate you. He don't love you. Oh, he just sits there in the water and he says, I'm hungry. That guy over there looks like pretty good food. So he goes eat you. Because he's hungry, but not because he hates you. Or you walk up to him, you smack him with a boat paddle or something. He says, oh, I got to defend myself. That's all a reptile knows. He's got to defend himself or he's got to eat. So when you go like this, like I'm going to do a little bit of Sanchin. Sanchin. Wait a minute. Okay, Sanchin is what get your reptile brain in gear, and it does a lot of things also, but we're only talking about the reptile brain right now. Sanchin means 3 battles, and one of them is your mind. That's the way you control it, by going like that. Okay, that was the reptilian brain. Okay, anger, leading causes of crime, depression, and aggression. Channel your aggression. Okay. Anger, what that means is that if you're mad or you're got anger issues or something like that, it's karate. It teaches you to control your anger. When your anger is controlled, you go down, walking down the outside and you trip. Oh, so you start beating somebody up or kick a dog or do something unnecessary like that. But with karate, we teach you how to control your anger, and that's with the kiai. We do kata, and sometimes we kiai, we punch and kick, and we got a kiai. That shows you how to yell and hit a target. But you gotta, by controlling your anger, is like you got it in a little bottle. And anger gives you a lot of energy. So when you need it, you open the little bottle and say, oh, attack. So you let your anger out. And that's what we do in karate. We control it to use our anger, which is a lot of energy, when we want to do the right thing. Whether it's digging a ditch or, defending yourself. And it's especially good for teenagers and young kids, like your mom says, you gotta wash the dishes, take out the trash, and vacuum the house. And you get mad, but you don't go kick the trash can or something like that. You get mad, you say, yes, mom, but inside you're boiling, I could be partying or something. So you go vacuum the house real good, you're mad, you vacuum real good, and then you get the trash, you run out there, you dump it or whatever you gotta do properly. And you wash the dishes, wash the dishes real good, wash them, don't argue, just do what she said, wipe out everything, and you take out your aggression on doing your job properly. That's what some people call it anger management. In karate, we just learn how to control it and direct it in the right place. That's what we learned, how to channel our aggression. And then we got exercises for self-control. We do all the exercises together. you know, and this teaches self-discipline, and self-discipline, anybody can be disciplined. Just get a whip and do that job now, or get a gun up to him and say, you're going to do it now or you're going to get shot. That guy will be disciplined, but that's not the kind of discipline we want. We want to give you the kind of discipline when you know, like in the military and other aspects also, you know you have to do a job and you know how to do it. You got to have self-discipline. You yourself discipline yourself so you can do that job. Thank you very much. And that concludes our newsletter for the month of June. Thank you.